Ready up, mommy, and puppies, and mama see.
It's not that I don't want you here. Yeah. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. No. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. We can get away.
What's up, y'all? It hasn't been that long before I say it's been forever. You know, all the YouTubers like, oh, no, like it's been forever. Like I really missed y'all. No, it's only been a minute. Get out of here. So, guys, today I have decided to look through the camera. Oh my, whoa, wasn't recording the whole time. I'm just gonna try to do this again because this is the third time me recording this because I keep screwing it up. I think because when I grew up at a young age, I found out that I have ADHD, so I can't really help me being crazy. I'm sorry. I can't help me being crazy, so I'm gonna just try. Okay, so I'm gonna get into it and let you know what's going on. First of all, for those that don't know, I am a makeup artist, and I do makeup for a living, and I am currently, I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, to let you guys understand why I've chosen to record this specific video is because I did try out the whole classes thing in the beginning and it didn't work. And that was, I think, beginning of 2018. Yeah, it didn't work. And then I completely cut it out and I just stuck to trying to grow my my market share, which has gone very well. Thank you to my clients. Now, out of nowhere, people want classes. A whole lot of people want classes, and the thing is, I don't fucks with classes. Like, I'm not doing them right now. Not that I'm not gonna shoot my foot here and, you know, burn bridges for myself. I'm still gonna do classes. It's just right now, it's not a good time. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do the basics of makeup. Okay, so it's gonna be a part 1, part 2. Alright. So right now it's just part 1, which is your brows and your contouring. That's it. And then the next video is gonna be your eyeshadow and your lashes. I hope y'all understand. So number 1, brushing. Okay, number 1, I've already shaped my brow. I did use a tweezer, so I plucked my brows. And then the next step is I choose to have like a little mirror. This is like my little mirror. So this is my mirror, and then this, guys, everything here that I'm gonna show you is the easiest way to do this. Okay, so I'll make sure you guys understand, and I'll make sure that you get this right. So I'm using a toothbrush that I normally use. As you can see, it's got a bit of color. I do use it on my brows as well. So first thing is you're gonna brush them up. This is the first step. Okay? So now this is our first step. What you need is, this is our second step. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So this is your second step. Get the most comfortable brow pencil that you can use. I got this one from China Mall, and it was 5 rand. So I've got a brown one, I got a black one. It doesn't matter, whichever one you're most comfortable with using. Guys, anything that you're comfortable using is the trick. Now, how to guide your brow. Guys, everyone has a shape on their brow. I'm telling you this now, and I know because I have clients every damn weekend, and I know. So don't tell me that you don't have a brow or you don't have a shape. Everybody got a shape. Okay, everyone has a shape. That's what I'm trying to say. So you're just gonna line across on your shape, but at the bottom. So from here, what I do is I tend to go up to the middle. Okay, then here, from this to this, I am going to shape my brow all the way down like that. Okay, after doing that, you could brush your brows down just a little bit so we get the natural shape of your brow. So Then that's where I go up again, but not completely up. We're not trying to like build a whole track on your eyebrow, okay? We're just shaping it. So we're gonna add a bit, going up like that. Still on the second step. Third step, after doing this, don't panic. I know it's a lot, but don't panic. Just calm. Okay, now we're on this third step. I hope you've taken some time to breathe and chill, have a sip of your glass or whatever, but you just need to calm down. Okay, now we're not gonna fill it here. Like I'm tired of people filling up their brow from the beginning of their brow. Stop filling your brow from the beginning. Cut that out. Stop it. We don't do it. Stop doing that. Fill in at the end. You fill it in. If you don't like dark brows, you do not have to fill it in. You can just brush it in. Okay? Brushing it in is basically you taking your brush and just smudging up the color, which you see it happens. But you know, I'm bougie like that. I want my brow darker, so we're gonna darken our brow here. Fill it in. Fill it in. Like that. And then stop. You don't fill in the beginning of the brow. Y'all need to stop that. Is get something like this. This is from the back of my, not mine, my friend's eyeliner actually, but she left it. Okay, I stole it, so whatever. So I kept it because of this part of it, okay? So we take this part and you're gonna touch the line that's at the bottom and just push the brow up like that. See, so it kind of looks like it's disappeared, but it hasn't. Then take the color from here and just mix it up like that, okay? Okay, so I've already done my other brow. Guys, firstly, another thing you need to understand is your brows are not twins. Get over that. Get over it. Step out of that damn box so that it becomes easier for you to do your damn brow. When you start telling yourself, you know what, girl? Your nuts alike. The likes is nuts. Your brows are not the same. Get it out there. So now this is the brush I use to conceal. Okay. Which concealer do I use? That's a question most people normally ask. Now what you need to know, mate, is that you know, your concealer must be at least a shade lighter than your actual foundation. That's the word I'm looking for. So as you can see, I look like a little caramel bone little kid, and my foundation can't be the same as my concealer. Am I making sense? Perfect. So I go completely light and I use my concealer that I got from LA Girl, which is basically white, but I go completely light. And then you take your mirror again and you line your brow. So there's nothing that we are basically, this is your chance to clean up your brow, perfect your brow, and neaten your brow. So from here, what I do is I don't just go on a motion like this. I like to, okay, so I like to basically, it's like I'm sketching. Now going onto the top, same story. What you're gonna do is here, you don't really have to sketch, you just move on a motion like that. So it's literally this. Look at this. It's literally. Oh! Okay, so literally it's you just doing this. It's not screw this up. So we do this. Okay guys, so I forgot to show one step. I'm sorry. So what I do is with the leftover concealer, I go on the part where it's supposed to be invisible. Like that. Just to make it look, you know, a little more natural. So anyway, after this, you calm down again. Why? What you're gonna do now is you're gonna add on the darker foundation on the white parts of your brow, because I know some people don't like their whole face done. They just like the brows done. So I'm gonna show you how we get rid of this scary part of your life. It's simple. You just get a darker shade I'm using the 360. It's what I use for my clients to contour. So you're gonna use the 360 and then you're just gonna go over like that. So I hope you guys get what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna do this on camera because we need to jump onto the face part. But do you get what I'm saying? So you're just gonna mix on the darker shade with this lighter shade that you have on. That is all really. Okay guys, so we are done with the brow. The brow completes. So now people also ask with the face, how do you with the face? Wow, like your English, yo, get out of here, move. When you're doing your face, what you need is 3 shades. So you need a darker shade for your actual face, the base, which is your foundation. So that's always a shade darker, not 3 shades darker, not 4, not 5, not 10, a shade darker. So it's just a shade darker to your actual shade. And then you get a highlighter, which is about 2 or 3 shades lighter. And then you get the contour, which is, that's a lot of shades darker, probably like 4 shades darker. So the first thing that I'm going to use is my foundation. I'm going to use the Clarins foundation in the shade, I don't know. So anyway, this is a darker shade I normally use on my clients. I actually got this from a client. She had so many samples. She's like, you know what, you should try this. And she gave me a lot of them. And they've been great. So anyway, so I'm going to take just a bit of it, squeeze out a bit of it. And how I apply on my foundation is I always start it here like this. Like that. And like that. And then using the same brush, I'm going to line it around my brows so that everything makes sense. And then after that, what I do, let me just put this down because this is really messy right now. Okay, then after, woo. Okay, this looks weird. So after, what I do is I've got this little bottle that has water inside, and I just spray it on my face like that. It's just water, so there's nothing traumatic about it. Then I spray it on my blending sponge, which is so embarrassing because it's so dark. Like I use it all the time. And I just spray it on there and then I blend. After the foundation, now what I'm going to use is my lighter concealer from LA Girl. But these are the ones that you, that are like this. The lighting, yeah. So you're going to put it here. See, it's like completely white, but you're gonna see how I work with it because now it's my face. Now it's serious. So I'm looking at myself because I need to see what I'm doing. So it's just like this. You don't put in too much. I always say that, try not to put on a lot. And then lately I've been just carrying it across here like this so that if it's left over on the brush, I don't. And then dip in again and sort out your nose. You know, we want that nose. No, I'm sorry. And then we're gonna just do that a little bit. Okay. Oh, quiet. After this step, I'm gonna add my 335 Fit Me foundation on the parts where I was trying to highlight. Guys, so I'm using specific products because these are the products that I feel like will work better with beginners. They're easy to blend. They don't need like a lot of admin where you can't add this translucent powder on because of this foundation that you're using. You know, it's just like, it's the easiest drugstore products to use that just don't need a lot of admin. So yeah, just gonna add a bit here and add a bit there. Okay, so what I choose to do, some people like to warm up their face first. When I say warm up, I mean like they'd like to contour first. I do not prefer to do that. I like to just go into the highlighting first. So I'm gonna add a bit more of the spray. Okay. Oh shit, wait, I got too excited. Oh, okay, like that. Great. And then we are gonna blend out. I just wanted to tell you guys that when you are blending out, you're gonna kind of carry this up all the way here. Okay, so I look real weird right now, but it's cool. You're gonna love me when I'm done, nigga. So we're gonna use the Fit Me 360. Here it is. And we're gonna use the same brush that we used, wow, which is looking very ratchet. Okay, wipe it on your wipes, honestly, because it doesn't look very attractive. Okay, then you're gonna take a bit of it, just a little bit. For me, guys, I don't use a lot of foundation to contour. I do not. So I'm lying, I do, but like not that much. That's what I'm trying to say. So anyway, you know, just form a line like that. If you feel like this is complicated for you, like, how do I know? Just and do that. That's how you know. That's how you guide it. Then your nose, it's your choice. Either you go for a natural looking, like you enhanced nose, or you just overdo it like me. So I overdo it, and I like to do about that much. Okay, I like to like really go in. Okay, and then you just go on the sides like that. You arc it here, just draw a line like that. And then on your forehead, I like to just do like these little dots like that. That is it. So this is the brush that I like to use to contour and warm up my face. This brush, guys, I was selling a while back, which sold out so quick. But after a while, I couldn't find my supply anymore. He wasn't getting them anymore, so I was like, oh, you know what, screw it. So anyway, what you're gonna do is when you're blending here, you're not gonna go in a circular motion. You're just gonna drag it on like you're brushing it off. And then down here, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna brush it down like that. So you're gonna place the brush like this and just brush it down. And then with your nose, you're gonna brush it off like that, like you dusting it. And then next step is all the parts that I did up here. I just dab it on like that. So after blending, I take my 335 and with the same brush, a ratchet #1 brush in the building, the #1 plant in the building. Take a bit of it like that, and then we're gonna just, you know, touch the side of the nose, because as you can see, it looks too yabo, too like we did something on it. Like if honestly there's a guy watching this, he's gonna know that his girl did these things if we don't do it this way. So then what you do is just on the corner of your nose, you're just gonna dab on like that, so it makes it look more natural, you know, so it doesn't look like, girl, we know what you did, girl, I know what you did. Girl, I know what you did. That's what I'm trying to say. I know what you did. No question. And then we take our powder. I use my Benye powder. I've never gotten over my banana powder, y'all. I still use my banana powder. So, you're gonna kind of draw a line here, just below your line that you have here, which is the brown line, where you had your brown line. So you're gonna just do that. Okay. You're gonna do it this side as well. You're gonna do it set like that. Then you're gonna do it under your eyes and just dab it on like that. You do it under your eyes as well. Okay, so after we add on them, we're gonna dust off the powder, which has settled in very well, like this. So from my Huda Obsessions palette, I just take the pink at the bottom, like this, and add a bit of the glittery purple. Like, I just mix up my blush. I'm just gonna add on a bit over there. Maybe it's a lot, but who cares, y'all? Who cares? Do your thing, bubba girl. Yes. Girl. Child. So we're gonna blend this up properly. So I'm gonna fix my face with my Cinema Gold fixing spray. As much as you want. Okay, and then just let it dry. Guys, this is how I get it looking very natural. I'm gonna look at y'all. This is how I get it looking very, very natural. I basically dab on where I added the blush. So you just gonna dab it on like that. Okay. Ooh, girl. And you can also dab on where it's not dry yet. You know, you don't really have to wait for it. Just dab all over your face. Okay guys, what I did forget is how I put on my highlighters. So these are glitters actually that I use on my eyelids, but you know, you can always use it on your highlights if you're dramatic like a ma. So I basically, let me just grab a mirror so I can show you guys this quickly. So I highlight on my nose, top lip, and cheekbones sometimes. So I'll do the cheekbones today, although I don't normally do my cheekbones, but anyway. So you just put on a little dot like that. Oh, child. And then you can just drag it up with your finger like that. And that's only how these highlighters work. You know, so I don't know how your highlighters work, but it's how I work. And you can always just remove a bit by just brushing it off like that, so it's not too much, okay? Yes, girl. And then I always put on my top lip like this. And I also put in my inner corners, but I don't want that today. I don't want that. I don't want that. So I'm gonna just add a bit here. You can see out. Yes. And that is it from me, y'all. This is the most basic way to do your makeup and to actually get it looking the way that you'd like to. I'm gonna look at y'all now. So guys, I was so hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I also enjoyed doing this whole video, you know, showing y'all I rock my tongue too. And guys, please let me know how you feel about this at the comment down below. I really hope you guys did do this step by step with me, like I did ask you guys to do it step by step. And I hope you guys actually are able to do this, because I know this is the easiest way, guys. I cannot break it down any more than this. Yeah, I hope you guys did do this step by step, like how I asked you guys to do it, as it is the easiest way to actually learn. And you guys have to practice the brows. I'm telling you now, the brows are the hardest way to do it. I remember for one that I was doing my brows really dark, like I still do actually, but then I kept on getting them like completely wrong. So I had a lot of my friends telling me, oh, stop doing your brows. Oh, girl, they're wrong. Oh, girl, like, nah. And, yeah, I did help myself, because a lot of them don't know how to do their brows. And a lot of them were the ones telling me to stop doing my brows because they were looking ratchet. But I carried on doing them, even though I knew that I was really messing them up. But it really helped. So I hope you guys also do the same. Do your brows a lot. Learn your brows, know your shape, and I hope you guys also start. It's also nice to practice with other people, because you actually start learning a lot about makeup, because you're not all the same actually. But yeah, the only thing I did do other than my face off cam was, either my lips off cam, was I added a bit of eyeliner and mascara, and